What's up, everybody? Retinaburn here, representing Fraverian Pokemon League, here to discuss a couple of the battles that we had during the doubles tournament in late November of 2013. We had a somewhat unconventional doubles battle in the fact that we utilized the new multi-user battle within Gen 6. And if you're not familiar with this, it's a group of four players or trainers join up over the internet and each throw down one Pokemon each. So we have essentially a double battle with two different users on each side for a total of four players. So it was pretty cool. We had a good turnout. A lot of battles went down, and this is the screen cap and narration of my experience with the tournament. So hope you enjoy it, and sit back and relax. Alright, so the first round is Retinaburn and William versus the Almighty and Harold. Such a crazy name, Dylan. Why would you pick that? Anyways, the strategy here for my team was Gyarados, Mawile, and Delphox. So I typically would open with Gyarados where possible and try and get off a Dragon Dance. Increases the speed and attack quite considerably. Not to mention he also has Moxie ability, which means if I down a opposing Pokemon, my attack also goes up. And that ability is only active prior to Mega Evolution, so that kind of comes into play a little bit here as well. So it looks like we've got Gyarados and Garchomp up against a Blastoise and something else, if I can see. Blastoise and the Blaziken. Prior to this, we discussed our leads, so we're good to blast off an Earthquake and I'll be okay, thus the flying Gyarados type there. So there goes the Earthquake, doesn't affect me, takes out the Fire Chicken, one-hit KO. Got about, I don't know, 45% off the Blastoise, so not too bad there. Dragon Dance is going in, attack and speed are up. Blastoise has Ice Beam, takes out the Garchomp pretty much very easily, one-hit KO there. In comes Nova the Star, so we've got Starmie up on the field and also Charizard. Charizard is pretty slow, so not too afraid of him. He goes ahead and Mega Evolves, brings in some Drought, and Stone Edge comes out, +1 speed, +1 attack, takes him out, one-hit KO, and there's the Moxie triggering the Rise of Attack. We've got a T-Bolt on Blastoise, takes care of the rest of him. Out comes an opposing Delphox, not really too afraid of him. The Jolteon scared me a bit because as Gyarados is in his regular form, he's got a 4x weakness to Electric. So I go ahead and Mega Evolve, taking me to Water Dark, which reduces the Electric weakness to 1. So I don't really have any other options except to go ahead and use my Water Attack on Delphox and take him out. If I can outspeed the Jolteon, great. We get an Ice Beam off on him. Jolteon uses T-Bolt. Takes me down quite considerably. I've got 42 hit points left, but I sustain that attack and we're able to take out the Jolteon as well. Nobody there to receive the Psychic. Out comes the Tyrantrum, another Dragon. Kind of slow but bulky and very strong. Ice Fang takes care of him, no problem. And there you go. Round 1 is in the books. Really good battle. Opened it up really strong. Had a nice first battle there. So great job, you guys. Good times. Round 2 looks like Retinaburn and Max versus Scorpio and again the God Almighty. Let's see who we've got. Looks like the Blaziken, Garchomp, Blastoise, Tyrantrum, Jolteon, and who else? Can't remember the last guy there. Alright, so we're opening with Talonflame and Gyarados, just kind of opposing water-fire types here against the Blastoise and Jolteon team. Again, you know, because I've seen the Jolteon, not really afraid of it, at least initially. Kind of at a weak point here. I don't really have much of a choice except to just try and get off my Dragon Dance again. Scald brings down Talonflame to 8 hit points. He does manage to steal the Blastoise leftovers to regain a little bit of that. get the Dragon Dance off, and now we're going for Thunder with 70% accuracy. Unfortunately, he misses the first time. We get a fly on Talonflame, misses his receiving attack there. Come out with a Waterfall to take care of the Jolteon. There's the Moxie because I have not Mega Evolved yet. Fly incoming on Blastoise, just kind of hammering away at his hit points there. Regaining a little bit of health with the leftovers. An opposing Talonflame, not a big deal. We just use Gyarados on Blastoise to finish him off. Not really afraid of the fire being a water type. So take care of the Blastoise, get +1 again on the attack. So at this point I'm pretty much unstoppable. Acrobat comes out. Let's see, we've got Blaziken coming in. Should be easy with some water. I did mention to him, it was interesting, I mentioned to the trainer, you know, hey, you should put Protect on this Pokemon, then you get 1 free speed boost. So he uses the Protect, and knowing that, I kind of predicted that, going for the Waterfall and Talonflame. Take him out, 1-hit KO there. Let the chicken get the speed boost, get another attack boost myself. He protected from the fly. At this point, we can just pretty much wash him away with some waterfall action, or we have an opposing Tyrantrum coming out. So we do go for the waterfall on the Blaziken, unfortunately 1-hit KOing him. Another Moxie power up, and then out comes another fly on the Tyrantrum. Used Rock Slide, takes me down quite considerably to 15 hit points left, just barely survived that one. And then it looks like we have a Garchomp coming out on the other side. Immediately goes to Mega now, just to evolve and get some defense and get some more attack up. Ice Fang on the Tyrantrum takes him out pretty easily. Incoming fly on the Garchomp takes him out, takes him down. Can't stand with the Gyarados anymore. Unfortunately, he's got to go down and pull out my next Pokemon, Delphox. I do have an Earthquake weakness, so I'm just kind of trying to kill time. We can get a couple more flies in on him, get him down to some lower health points there. In comes the Sandstorm. I would have used Earthquake just to take care of the Delphox, but at least we have a Sandstorm up now. I managed to, let's see what happens. Managed to get off the Psyshock, finish him off for the kill on Garchomp there. And that's the end of round 2. Another great battle, some good back and forth there, but great job, you guys. Good times. Alright, round 3, Retina Burn and Win versus William and Tom. Round 3 is kind of the mega epic battle. This is the second to final matchup. All of the winners, the people with the most wins, came together for a really epic second to last battle. Winning team of this actually faces off head to head, so there's kind of a lot of pressure on this. Win and I just kind of basically discussed some strategies ahead of time, just kind of discussed some moves and plays. So we lead with Megacham and Mawile here. Switched up my Gyarados strategy a little bit just so we can deal with some of the Ghost and Alakazam that were on the opposing team. So Gengar comes out, Mega Evolves automatically. We're going to Metacham right away. And then we have Mega Mawile coming out. So again, battle of the epic Megas here. All for poor little Starmie, who unfortunately does not have a Mega Evolve. Go for the Fake Out on the Star. I go for the Sucker Punch on Gengar, taking him out 1 hit. So we basically get a free kill and get Starmie down to roughly 50% health in the first round. Out comes the Arcanine, and automatically I'm sensing something very nasty in my near future, so I need to get my Steel fire weakness out. Go to something water type, resist a little bit of the fire. Misses a Rock Slide, Arcanine takes some super effective damage and goes down. Now here comes Alakazam. He's pretty crazy. He's super fast, super strong special attacker, so we've got to switch up the strategy a little bit. We go to Volcarona here, get some special defenses up. We've got a Thunderbolt coming into Gyarados from the start. Not so good. I have to go down, switching out into a different Pokemon now. Alakazam starts sending out that Psychic and automatically just dwindling away Kindle down to 50%. Some more Psychic action there for you. And Volcarona's out. Get a Shadow Ball off on the star, KOing him. And at this point we're coming out with a Garchomp on the opposing side versus the Megacham again on our team. Garchomp Mega evolves. And we go for a fake out on the Alakazam, who then crunches the heck out of me and takes me out pretty easily. Mawile comes back out, so at this point we're thinking, you know, I don't really stand a chance against the Earthquake, so I've got to go for a Sucker Punch at this point, see if we can get the Alakazam out. Unfortunately, he does not prep an attack move, gets off a restorative move and gets some life back. We've got a pretty defensive Gliscor here now, so we're able to take down the Alakazam, which was good because he was pretty frightening with that special attack. Gliscor's not really specially defensive either, so it wouldn't have been pretty good. It would have been a bad day for him as well. Get the Toxic off on the Garchomp, regaining some life with the Poison Heal hidden ability. Go for the Sucker Punch on the Garchomp, just kind of trying to whittle him down. I take a nasty Earthquake, and I'm pretty much out at this point with the Mawile. So here we're just kind of trying to hang in there. We've got a sub up on the Gliscor, trying to regain some health, trying to whittle down, let that Toxic poison Garchomp, and just kind of stall him out. At this point we're just in a defensive mode, waiting for the Garchomp to go down, restoring some life through Roost as well. In comes an Earthquake, and Garchomp poisons himself to death. Out comes the Beedrill, and to my disbelief, of course, he's not flying. I thought that we were going to be at a stalemate here with Gliscor and not being able to get an Earthquake off on him. You know, unfamiliar with him myself, he is not flying, so that's good. I believe he's Steel Poison or Bug Poison, something like that. So we are able to actually regain some life back and then eventually take him out on an attack move. So all is good. We do the Earthquake, we take care of him, except for just barely a couple points here. He's just trying to whittle away that substitute. Unfortunately, once you get a substitute in your Poison Heal, very strong defensive Pokemon, very difficult to counter unless you have something that can break that wall, get some ice in there or some water, and you're good to go. Great final battle there. At this point, it's you know, looking really interesting for Win and myself. Having battled with him as a teammate in this last battle, it's going to be interesting because I'm thinking, you know, he knows my team, I know his team. We each know a little bit about each other's strategies. So it's coming down to it. I'm trying to figure out, you know, in my head, what am I going to do? How are we going to try and pull this out? He's got a really bulky Gliscor there. He's got the Volcarona that you know, is pretty strong as well. He's got Fake Out. So round 4, needless to say, it had me a little bit nervous. I was trying to figure out the strategy going into it, but we'll see what happens. And here we go. We are being issued a challenge. So I lead with Gyarados and Mawile. Figure I can see what happens on the other side. So we got a Volcarona and the Medicham. So I'm thinking we're going to go for a Quiver Dance with the Volcarona and a Fake Out on the Medicham. So I'm just going to go ahead and think offensively here. One of my Pokemon probably won't be able to get a move off due to the Fake Out. and then we're going to get a Quiver Dance on the other side. So I just basically go for what I think I did was a Stone Edge on the Volcarona to play for his weakness, as well as another attack on the Medicham as well. So he does go for the Fake Out. Quiver Dance comes up, and I go for the Fairy Play Rough on the Medicham just to basically take him out one shot. So either way, I was assuming and hoping to at least get one kill out of this. Volcarona at this point does have one Quiver Dance up, brings out the Gliscor, goes for a Flamethrower, takes me out pretty easily. Gyarados gets an Ice Fang off on the Gliscor before he can get a sub up. He goes for Toxic actually to poison me, trying to stall me out. Regains a little bit of health, and out comes the Delphox. Volcarona gets a Psychic off on Gyarados, just almost taking him out. Flamethrower finishes off the Gliscor on the opposite team. And at this point, the Stone Edge just takes care of Volcarona with the unfortunate 4 times weakness. So all in all, I think it went pretty well. Great times, great battles. Everybody did very well. Ultimately, we had an awesome time. You guys should definitely check us out on Facebook if you haven't seen us. Go ahead and search for the Facebook group. Hopefully, we can get some new members and continue to have some great tournaments in the upcoming future. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you soon.